Scott Frost officially fired as the head coach of the University of Nebraska. It's about time. It's about time. 16 and 38? 16 and 36? 31 as the head coach of Nebraska. It's about time. It's about time. Just disgraceful performance yesterday. I didn't want to make a recap video. I was too mad. I was there in attendance. I was too mad about it. And really, it shows just how incompetent Frost has been over the last 5 years. And we brought him in here 5 years ago after what we thought was rock bottom in Mike Riley. We thought what Mike Riley did in 2017, going 4-8, we thought that was the rock bottom that this program could reach. We thought that there's no way that this Scott Frost guy who went 13-0 at UCF could go wrong at all, and it did. It went horribly wrong. And he took this program to lows we have never seen before in the modern era of Nebraska football, with all the resources that we have, with all the recruiting that we have, with all the talent that we have on the roster. And to lose to Georgia Southern, it was time to make a change. Trev Alberts knew we had to make a change, and screw the buyout. Excuse my language. Screw the the lowered buyout. It needed to happen tonight. It needed to happen today, and it did. Mickey Joseph will be the interim head coach. I think that's the right choice. Him or Mark Whipple would have been the right choice. The offense is fine. They're doing an okay job so far. Let's let them carry out the rest of the year and get a jump start in this coaching carousel. I don't want to say anything really out of pocket. I don't want to say anything that could, that's jerk-like to Scott. I think he tried. I think he cares about this program. But at the end of the day, he knew it was over. And sometimes that's life, right? You try your best and it doesn't succeed. This is a business. This is a business that makes millions of dollars. And we can't just keep a guy around because he's from Nebraska. We can't keep a guy around because he tried hard. We can't keep a guy around because, of all those reasons. He was terrible. He could not win. He never won, ever. He didn't win close games. He didn't win against Big Ten West opponents. He never beat a rival. And at the end of the day, it needed to happen. I'm really excited just to see who we hire. And it's weird. This is a new era. Now looking at it's going to be a crazy couple days reflection about the era of Nebraska football, about what has transpired the last 5 years. It's going to be just crazy looking in retrospect of what happened and what went wrong, because when we hired him, everyone agreed that this was a surefire hire. It couldn't have went wrong, but it did. And here we are 5 years later, sitting here on September 11th, 2022, and Scott Frost has been dismissed. I don't know where he goes from here. To be honest with you, I don't care. I care about Nebraska. I don't care about Scott Frost anymore. He's not employed by the university. He can do whatever he wants. I don't care. I care about the players. I care about the fans. That's what I care about. Coaching staffs, they're getting paid millions of dollars to put a winning product on the field. And if they can't do it, they shouldn't be here. I'm a little bit fired up. Really, I'm happy. This is the move that needed to happen. Needed to happen last year, in my opinion, after we had the worst year in Nebraska football history, going 3-9. Really disgraceful year that was. And here it is, through 3 games in the year. We kept Frost for no reason, but here it is. We make things even now. Fire him. Happy about this move. Happy to see how the rest of the year goes, and happy to see who we hire. My instant take on who we should hire: Dave Aranda from Baylor would be home run hire. A lot of people want Urban Meyer. I don't want Urban Meyer. I think Urban Meyer would be a little bit of a train wreck hire. I think he's damaged goods at this point in his career. I know he succeeded everywhere he's won college, but I don't know if he really has it in him to take over this program and take it to where it needs to be. And what we need to be, don't kid yourselves. We're not looking with this next hire. And I know I'm speaking, in the future, but for this next hire, we're not looking for a coach who's going to take us back to a national championship. We're looking for a coach who can get us to 8-9 wins consistently. That is what comes first. Not a boomer bust guy who's maybe gives us a couple good years and then is going to leave us right back where we are at rock bottom. And that's what we need to hire. A guy who's going to consistently bring winning results on the field. A guy who's a leader of men, something that I never thought Scott Frost ever was. And we need somebody who's willing to do what it takes to bring this program to stability and take us to a bowl game. I feel bad for the players. I really do. They deserve more than this. They're good players. We have a lot of talent on this team. Feel bad for Tasty Thompson, Anthony Grant, people who put their passion and transferred here and really bought in, and now 3 games of the year, their coach is gone. I feel bad for them. They did everything they were asked of. But at the end of the day, the coaching is the reason that we're not good, not the talent. We bring in top recruiting classes, we bring in top transfers, and Scott Frost fired as a result. It's over. The nightmare's over. Expect a couple videos coming from me later in this week, breaking it down a little more. This is just my instant take. I'm fired up. I'm happy. This needed to happen. I wanted this to happen last night, but for it to happen today, still fine. Trev Alberts is going to be speaking at 3 o'clock today and addressing the people, and we'll see what happens with that. So you could see a video of me breaking down his presser and all that, but expect a couple videos in the coming days, just breaking down this a little bit more, and Oklahoma game preview and all that. We're going to have a bunch of storylines this week. It's going to be a lot of fun, but Scott Frost fired, needed to happen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to Nebraska fans, because we all truly thought that he was the guy, and he wasn't the guy, and that was evident last night. Thank you guys all for watching, and see you in the next one.